Right then. I'm pretty sure we started this race last time, so let's hope.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
Well, that's not good, is it? I heard that it's apparently a lot harder to upgrade your car on this track. That's what I'm hearing. Apparently, like on previous career modes on F1 games, it was quicker to upgrade your car and catch up to the rest. I mean, I guess it's good to make it a challenge because it's got to be realistic. Obviously, you put a new team in, they're not going to, you know, do wonders straight away. Verstappen's gonna overtake me. So on medium level, being in 8th in the first lap is more than my level rather than zooming away straight away. It's hard to do the race properly and keep your racing line when there's constantly, you know, that is it's constantly it's so tight a track, so it's like it's so hard to do overtakes.
Okay, we're hitting the rated limits on the MG.
I'm trying not to hit one of them. Well, I mean, it's Ricciardo I keep hitting. Where's Verstappen gone? I thought it was right behind me. Norris overtook him, I guess. I always find myself moving my head when when the car turns in certain places. That's why it's harder to corner now. I have to brake a lot more to turn. Like, where are my assists? Yeah, that's better. Norris and Verstappen right behind me. So I guess top 10 is my level. At least that's what it seems like anyway.
Okay, we're hitting the rated limits on the MGU-H. The power unit is going to be more prone to overheating.
Not what you want to hear on lap 2 of a full-length race.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
See, I can't go full speed there, my car's not turning well enough. Yeah, these two definitely overtake me at some point. I can't do these turns without braking anymore. I used to be able to do that. What's going on? Is it because my car's failing, or is it because I upped the AI level? But why would that affect my driving difficulty? I'm confused. I haven't changed assists in any way. Nice.
Our gap to the car in front is 3.9 seconds. We're leading
well,
our
we're not catching
teammate
them.
by 5.5 seconds.
A lot closer to teammate now, to be fair. That's not something we've heard all season.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Copy that.
Stopping on lap 8. Great. I didn't mean to hit him there. Some parts of the track I'm doing very well. Other parts not so much. I feel like if Norris or Verstappen overtake me and keep to that lead, I think they'll win. I think they'll beat me. Like you see how the top 7 have all stormed away now. I think if Norris and Verstappen overtake me, they'll also storm away. I feel like I'm holding them back and maybe costing them positions. Have to brake a lot more. I always have a good sector 1. It's either purple or green every time. It's sector 2 and only mess up. And 3 is never too great either. But there are some great straights. 2 brilliant back straights. Overtaking opportunities, all that. Might not even get top 10, if I get overtaken. Some of the other Packers caught up to Norris and Verstappen.
approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
We've had all greens in that. I think that's the first. I think I got at least one red every time in the previous 5 laps. Yeah, I'm not holding 8th. Not for a whole race. If I don't F myself first, the pit stops will. So Verstappen's already taken me over. Oh, look at that. Even Russell's going to overtake me. Is medium too hard? It's probably the car. We have got essentially the worst car. I think we were only above Haas or something like that. And that's even after the upgrades that we have, which are not all done yet. Both reds in this lap after 3 greens. Just goes to show. Consistency is key, and I do not have it. I do feel as if 50% races might be the perfect balance between everything. You get more strategy than 25% races. Although you can still be one pit stop, can't it, for 50%, but still. I can feel a race long enough with 2 pit stops. I think that's a nice balance, but even like 50% doesn't always have that. But still, length, it sounds like number of laps, probably a nice balance to actually, you know, play an F1 game. In real life, this length makes sense. But on a game, I feel like 50% might be the perfect balance of everything. Because you've still got to practice and qualify, so, you know. I feel like you can still get one big session out of practice qualifying and then 50% race. This is my biggest lead over 9th place. They're going to catch up to me though, because I always do the last bit of the track hard, but really bad. Like this bit. I usually don't have to brake there, because I just, you know, I slow down and whiz around the corner. It doesn't work now. My car doesn't turn fast enough, so I have to brake to turn. Look, now it's, you know, they gain 0.7 seconds on me, and now they're going to overtake me. It's just brilliant. I don't have to brake there, that's good. It's just a pit lap, isn't it? All reds.
Box. We're coming in this lap. Gap to teammate behind is 13.4 seconds.
Well, I've gained on my teammate, but that's not even a good sign because I'm not racing that well. 8 seconds behind. Okay, you know what? Let's replay that. Yes,
Yellow flag.
Pierre Gasly's out of the session, eh? Well, we held 8th until the pit stop.
Green flag. Green
That's
flag.
not too bad.
We're racing again.
Yeah, we're dropping mad.
Complete.
Maybe
Go
16th.
now.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh, okay,
2
this
stops
goes
left
underground.
now. 2 stops.
'17th now. I heard 17's a nice number for my friend George. It's good to know that I'm faster than Mazepin. My teammates right in front of me, innit? Yeah. Hello, sir. You are a legend, but please pick up some speed. I beg of you. This is not where I want to see you. Sorry, mate. Okay, just like you're saying sorry to me, to my word. I thought he was gonna pit. No one's pitted yet. Which kind of worries me a bit. Hey, maybe someone has. And they're just so good there's that far ahead of me, but still. Just saying.
The gap to the car ahead is 3.0 seconds.
Alright, there's races I can overtake.
That was
Fastest
the
lap!
fastest lap of the race.
What?
Keep this up.
Yeah! I'm this far behind, but I'm getting the fastest lap. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. That didn't happen. Sorry, mate. I do like you, but you got to go for overtakes. You know, that's how the sport is. It's a race, after all. Maybe this is my level. I just don't have the car to be at that superior position. I don't know. It's hard to calculate what your level is. I did read an article about it. Apparently, if you start a Grand Prix, just random Grand Prix, and then you do it in a Red Bull or a Mercedes, if you win by like 20 seconds, increase it by like 5 or 10. If you don't win, decrease it. I can't remember what it was exactly, but apparently it's a good way to calculate it. Maybe I should try that. I did it with a Ferrari on F1 2020 on the same level as this, and I won the race very easily. I don't want to hit him like that. That was just that was too much. I almost hit him again there. I'm not doing that. It's not sportsmanlike. I have to keep braking for these guys. God damn it. I've only got so much of a fuel load. See, when I got the fastest lap, there was no one around me to slow me down or speed me up. No one right behind me to overtake me, and I got my fastest lap. I mean, it makes sense. The more pressure, the harder it's going to be to do what you want to do. It's how it works, not just in F1. It's how you handle the pressure. Is what separates the men from the boys.
Gap to car in front is 6.7 seconds.
Currently 11th. But apparently we're ahead of Max Verstappen, so that's quite something. Did I see Ricciardo in the distance as well? He whizzed away from us a few laps ago. Surely he's pitted. But most likely he hasn't, because there's no way we caught up to him that well with a pit stop. Actually, yeah, he must have pitted. That's the only way we have caught up to him. Yeah, you know what? Ignore me. There's no way we would have caught up to him if he hadn't pitted yet. What's Aston Martin's car like in real life? Like, is it a good F1 car or what? You know they make good road cars. And definitely good movie cars. For a certain franchise. What's their new F1 car like? Is it any good? To be fair, Vettel got second once, didn't he? But he got disqualified. But it's Vettel. He's incredible. I think people underestimate him, to be honest. They think he won his championship just because of the Red Bull. Oh, another fast lap!
That's a new fastest lap of the race.
That was perfect, that. Teammates in the pits, okay.
Fernando's in for his stop.
Currently 8th behind Ricciardo, so literally at the start of the race, we're back there again. There is Ricciardo. We're quite away for the race, aren't we? Yeah.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.9 seconds.
And considering it was 8 at one point, it's not bad. I feel like whatever we did to the car in the pit stop, we've gotten faster. I guess also the fuel load being lower probably helps. Probably hot over here, isn't it? Abu Dhabi. Can you imagine being in an F1 car driving around?
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
We've done that 3 times and twice in a row as well. That's crazy. Damn it! I think me and him are trying to do the same thing, really. That's Vettel as well, right in front of him. In with the pack. Nope. Davidoff overtakes Ricciardo. I swear you never see anything like this ever again. So watch it. Drink it in. Wow, it's been broken. Damn it.
Leclerc has set the fastest lap of the race so far.
Damn! I'm not gonna break that. That's annoying. I did it 3 times. And still someone beat me.
A new strategy is available on the MFD. Understood, copy that.
currently 6th. This is a high. Our aim is just to finish top 10.
That's P6, P6.
But to be honest, even that, it's possible to even not do that. So we'll see. Most of the cars on this field are faster than ours. So by law of averages, we will get overtaken again. I see the 2 Mercedes. They must be first and second. Probably are. Does that mean we'll get overlapped? That tends to happen a lot in real life, so...
The gap to the car ahead is increasing by a few tenths per lap. We're leading our teammate by 36.8 seconds.
Oh, that is terrible, mate. Terrible news. I'm assuming Leclerc's third. This is my Mercedes 1-2, Leclerc third. And then Sainz fourth, obviously Perez fifth, me sixth. Verstappen definitely is behind us. So I'm just going to take a wild guess. Hamilton winning, Bottas second, and then Leclerc third. Yes.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Perez is right there. Man was great in Mexico, in the real life Grand Prix in Mexico. We'll wait and see how he does in Abu Dhabi in real life. But over here, you know, he's doing okay, 5th place, you know. Yeah, it wasn't a great way to end that lap. A bit rocky, a bit bumpy. Ricciardo, I swear, is gaining on us. I think it was 3.4 seconds behind at one point. We are gaining a lead again though. We close enough for the overtake? No. Definitely need to do that part of the track better, because Ricciardo every time catches on us. Good lead on 8th though. But Perez is getting a lead on us now. We were getting there towards him, but then...
We're slowly gaining on the car in front. Try to keep this momentum.
The problem is when we do gain on them, we can't overtake them. Damn it! Ugh. No, we don't want to hit him. Might have to let him pass. Or not. Yeah, Leclerc is third. 15 seconds not catching him. I do want to know who's second.
Signs ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 2.4 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got 2 stops remaining. The time last lap was a 1:46.2. You're gaining by 0.3 a lap. Good work. You have P5. Sainz is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 2.4 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Perez behind. They're on fresh softs. The gap to the leader is 15.4 seconds. Pit window opens in 5 laps time. 5 laps, 36 laps to go.
When I click on full race update, I expect to know who's leading the race. I just want to know who's first, that's all. I don't care whether, I mean I do care, but I don't mind, it's not about whether I can catch him or not, I just want to know who it is, that's all. Is it Bottas, is it Hamilton? That's all I need to know.
Gap to car in front is 2.2 seconds.
I do feel as if the race gets easier as you go along. And I don't know if that's because you just get used to the track more. Like maybe that's all it is. But I don't think it's that. Like my driving skill ain't too great. And I don't think racing this many times around the track will help that. Yes, it will help you learn certain corners better, sure, but you know, compared to what I was doing in lap 1, I don't know where this improvement came from. But it might be just the car being faster because the fuel load is getting lower and lower as you go along. Possibly. The gap between me and 4th, me and 6th is about the same. That's interesting. It was almost exactly the same for a second. 2.067 and 2.066 at one point. We had a bad sector 1, that's never a good sign for me. Because that's my best sector on this track. Or is it? There we go, didn't have to brake there. Fastest lap.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Now I can turn better as well, that's interesting.
You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind.
The 2 Ferraris ahead of us. Not the worst place to be in F1. We need Ferrari to make like an OP car as well. Then you can have Red Bull versus Mercedes versus Ferrari. Now that is a fight for the ages. It's also interesting how Red Bull is the team that is on the verge of dethroning Mercedes. I think that's interesting in itself. Because it was Red Bull that dominated before Mercedes did, then Mercedes came along. And it's Red Bull who had to come back and do it themselves. Like Thanos, fine, I'll do it myself. Ferrari could have done it, you never know. I mean, Vettel finished second in the championship. But his car just wasn't quite as good. But he did well to finish second.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
.420, blaze it. No, the top 3 are miles ahead, aren't they? Look at them. Bloody pricks. 12 seconds behind third. Wonder how much behind second we are. Probably a lot, because like there was a gap forming between the 2 Mercedes and third place, Leclerc. Oh no, they're right behind each other. They're right next to each other, the top 3, okay. Was I not paying attention, or were Ferrari doing quite well in this F1 career mode? Because I don't remember them being this close to the top. I always saw Verstappen and the 2 Mercedes behind me, or in front of me. Also, what happened to Verstappen in this career mode? He was just at the top. Quite the opposite of real life.
The car behind has started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form.
Bottas is 12 set, okay. God's sake. I'm not gonna keep this, but this is a high. We are 4th. Well, let's not try and take him there then, because it's not going to work, is it? Wait, how did Perez do that? What? How on earth? Where did he come from? What is this? He was 6 seconds behind us. I blame Sainz for this. Carlos, how dare you? So I keep putting my head forward to concentrate, even though it makes no difference. Why do we gamers put our head forwards? What does it make a difference? I'm not sure it does. But for me, it's even worse because
we're boxing this lap.
For me, it's even worse because like it's obviously I'm streaming. If I put my head forward too much, then obviously there's some problems, aren't there? Got a warning for that, okay. Hamilton's behind us. Great. Teammates in the pits.
Fernando's in the pits.
Good job he's in the pits now. Because we are going to pit next. Wow, he's pitting as well.
Go, exit now. We're racing on the exit. Release, release. Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left.
And we're not even halfway through the race yet, which kind of worries me, to be honest. Because I feel like at the rate we're going, we're not really racing conservatively. Which is what the deal was with doing one less pit stop. But I feel like we'll have to do a 4th emergency pit. I feel like that's what we'll have to do. Who's first? Leclerc? Maybe? Well, this top 4 is not going to last, but I'm enjoying it while it lasts. Do you not get more like points to upgrade your car by doing 4 races or not? Because I think that would be great. Charles Leclerc was pitting, and then he came out the pit, and he's still 12 seconds ahead of me. So apparently, after 27 laps, our level is being 4th behind Leclerc by a big margin. And then obviously 14 seconds behind the second Mercedes car. I always think that corner's the end. It always fools me. Even though I know that corner's coming every lap, it still fools me into thinking the finish line is there. Well, it's not the finish line yet. Fastest lap.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
We've got one red sector as well, and we still got fastest lap. We've done this fastest lap thing how many times now? It's brilliant. This car is incredible, by the way. When it's not under pressure anyway. When you're around other cars, oh boy. But when it's got space, like it does now, you know, it does something for you. It does something. Didn't have to brake there. The wonder of you. And I owe it all to you, oh, my little bird. Fastest lap again.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Okay, gap ahead is 8.9 seconds.
This car would have done even better if I remembered to check the components on my car, because one was in the yellow, and I planned to change it to green before the final Grand Prix. I wanted to save that specific component for the last race, just to make sure I had all greens. Then I started the qualifying under Parc de Femme rules, and I couldn't change it without a penalty, so it is what it is. And to think I was 9th fastest in qualifying, and only got to P7 because two players got a penalty, including Max Verstappen. I had to brake there, unfortunately. I feel like we're doing well to conserve fuel though, with a lot less braking and more slowing down, coasting round corners a bit more now. Another fastest lap, 1:42 this time.
That's a new fastest lap of the race.
My sector 1's usually purple or green. I don't think I'm breaking the fastest lap again, mate. I guess, to be fair, it depends what the current fastest lap is, and we've just beat it by 3 seconds, so, yeah. A nice 15-second lead on 5th place. That's nice. I'm worried about the next pit stop, though. That's the main thing. But I guess it could even out if they have the same pit stop amount left. But I'm worried we might have a 4th. I'm very worried about that. Wondering if there's been any overlaps yet. That would be interesting to know.
Our gap to the car in front is 7.0 seconds.
We've almost, you know, over 3 seconds we've gained on Leclerc. It's pretty mad. We gained 4 seconds on him since we were 10 seconds behind him, which was, I don't know how many laps ago. I've lost track of what lap it was. How have we done 31 laps? We've been here an hour? Jeez. I mean, to be fair, it is a full F1 race. I've watched them live before. It's a childhood memory watching them live on BBC One.
The car behind is dropping back.
Especially when Michael Schumacher was racing. That's a back marker, isn't it? Blue flag coming up. I don't know what it's like to be overlapped for some reason. I just want to know what the guy on the radio says to you. Or have you just got a guess? It is cool though, because like back markers can slow you down when trying to, like, say you're second, you overlap someone, you're trying to catch first. If the back markers slow you down,
that was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Could be match fixing, could be other things, and I can see why they do it. But it's also a bit humiliating, isn't it? You're getting overlapped, oh jeez, and you're forced to let them pass. Like, you can't even battle to stay ahead of them. Damn. I wonder when they made that rule as well. Just making sure it saves, because I did see the game stutter for a second. I don't know if you saw it.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Okay, copy that.
Wait, we're pitting now? Why? Were we pitting 6 laps earlier? Is that not a risk?
Yellow flag.
Why is it much easier to turn when...
Be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
But I overtook someone. I guess that's the guy who got out of the session then.
Okay, clear.
The Mercedes are right there. Oh god. I was getting to the Mercedes and they got me to pit. You know what? It's cool, it's cool. I'm just got PTSD from the strategy glitch, so I don't want to mess the game up. Why did it take so long?
Exit now. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
22 laps, not on hards. Why? Sainz, Perez, and whoever that is. Well, Ricciardo and Norris are right next to each other, actually. And Verstappen, okay. But they still got a pit, so that's insurance for us. See, under pressure I'm worse. I'm braking more under pressure. Not cornering as well. Damn it, man, I was catching up to the top 3 as well. I know they've got a pit, but this is a bit of a setback. But I'm worried now there'll be a 4th pit stop we have to do. Who's that in the pits? My teammate? I don't even know.
Our gap behind is 9.2 seconds.
And they got a pit as well, so that's a good sign. I do love the mid-session save though. Like that's a lifesaver. That you can save it midway through the race. If it crashes after, you can resume back to the place you saved it from. That's so elite. Can you imagine the old F1 games where you'd have to you play a whole race, the game crashes on the penultimate lap, you do the whole race again. Can you imagine? 2 hours of your life just gone like that.
Fourth position, you're in 4th position. Leclerc ahead, gap to car in front is 25.2 seconds. They're on old softs. Sainz behind, the gap to the car behind is 10.2 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. The distance to the leader is 25.7 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Sainz is behind you. The gap behind us is 12.6 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 45.6. Bottas ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 21.9 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:46.3.
Okay. Cool. He does sound like a bit of a robot, but I do like those. It's just the thing is, like, I got to concentrate the most for these games. So pressing R1, it distracts me and it makes me make the silliest mistakes. I gotta learn to multitask. I really do.
Our gap to the car in front is 16.4 seconds.
Be a deja vu for this guy. No, we are not going to crash into back markers. We're already humiliating them by overtaking them. Let's not do that as well. Let me pass, mate. Why doesn't it let me pass? Blue flag, bruv. Get out of here. Why's my car smoking? I like how my energy is 85% now, that's good. It was like 61 on nap 1. How does that thing even work? I'm confused. I guess pit stopping increases it again? I don't know. This car was not smoking like this previously. What have we done to the car? Have we over pushed it? Probably, we always over push it, to be fair. Mick Schumacher. Thank you, guys. You see, was it Mazepin? That's how you let me overtake. Like that. You don't bloody race me. You should have got a penalty for that, to be honest, mate. Maybe this is why people lose track of me, because there's so much smoke. They get lost. That's the only explanation for me being fourth.
The gap to the car ahead is 12.5 seconds.
Nice. See, that wouldn't have been all reds at the start of the race. Or even the first 10 laps. I was so shocked when I first got fastest lap, you know. The fact we've done it like 6-7 times now is crazy. Purple sector 1. Reminiscent of lap 1. Is that Fernando ahead of me as a back marker? Probably. Getting that 20-second lead back, very nice. Yeah, look, I'm happy in fourth. It would be lovely to get a podium though. Can you imagine? my first race increasing the level, and I get a podium with this car. Oh. I think there's a level I want to be at. Like, we're not close enough to actually win races, but we have a chance of actually getting points every race. I think it's good. Although I feel like if I did 50%, I'd have less of a chance of catching because there's a lot less time to do it. Then again, I was in a good position at like lap 29 or something, so I don't know. Let me pass, bro. Had to brake more there. You just have to brake more when there's cars around you. Is that just how the game works? I don't know.
Gap to car in front is 9.2 seconds.
See, there's a part where I always think is the end, but it's not. But it is a good part of the track. What is this red building, by the way? Is this the one I went to? I think it is. The gap between me and second is smaller than the gap between me and fourth, which is kind of mad. Mid-session save, just in case, you know, we don't want this part of the race to not exist anymore. Where is Hamilton? I didn't see him on the map behind me. He's behind the back markers, I guess. I look at some corners and I think, who decided to design this? What prick thought it would... Let's make it hard for all racers. It is a challenge in fairness.
Fernando's in for his stop.
That's cool. So I roughly know where Hamilton is now. He's just past the finish line. Well, not the finish line, but you know what I mean. This is where you got to save it as well. Been an hour and 20 minutes of racing. This is what it's all about, mate. If you're not willing to do these races, you know, why buy an F1 game? There's plenty of great racing games out there. You know, like Forza, Gran Turismo. Obviously, the new one's not out yet, but you get the point. You want to buy an F1 game? You've got to be willing to play some... No, you don't have to play full races. But, you know, at least, like, races long enough to have a strategy with them. Unless you want to spend time with each race, why go for an F1 game? You know? I'm not... This is not me having to dig at anyone, by the way. I'm just joking around. I'm just saying, like, there's a sort of thing that you buy an F1 game for, right? To play an F1 type race. Not to go around 5 laps. Couldn't believe I've started this grey mode on that. I haven't did one quite recently actually, didn't I? And I finished last. One of the back markers just pit. Not sure it counts as an overtake, to be honest. But it's quite funny. Surprised they didn't say pushing back markers.
Gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
Yeah, well, I have to play full races from now. I feel like I'm earning my victories. Imagine this level in Monaco though, that would be crazy. It would literally just depend on pit stops. Who pits when and how. And obviously pole position would be key as well. But our pit strategy has literally got us first place at this point in the race. It's pretty crazy. Fastest
That
lap.
was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
We didn't do that too well, to be honest. I was a bit distracted. Hamilton's approaching a back marker. Leclerc's third. Got Mercedes, Ferrari, Mercedes, Ferrari. You got FC Chevy up front. Can't believe I called my team FC Chevy. I should have called it something else. This actually looks so real though. I know it's not, but like, there are legit camera angles of this in real life F1 races. I'm just like, this looks like the game. It's not even in first person mode, is it? Like, it almost is, but it isn't. It's just on the camera mode that you get at live event on live television. Not all the time, but to show drivers POV, yeah. Went flat out through there. The brake assist saved me around the corners. Love it when you can do that. Flat out through here as well. Okay. This car is handling corners better than usual. That's interesting. Fifth place is 50 seconds behind us. That's crazy. A whole 50 seconds, you know. After this lap, there'll be 10 left. Pretty crazy. It's mad that we've done this.
You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind.
Okay. Very nice. So that's why they catch so much, because they got a long straight to catch on, and then we gain back. Okay, I see how you're working. Hello, Harry. How long you been here? I've been here a while. I'm having a go at a full F1 race, and I upped the level as well. But apparently, the longer the race, the better chance you have. Because I went from 7th to 1st. It took about 30 laps to do it, but I'm here now. It's my team. They told me to pit stop 6 laps early. I did that. Bloody got me first. Approximately 5 minutes. Right. So by that you can see how much I'm concentrating on trying to not crash in this race. That could have been taken a lot better. What is bonsoir? Is that what you meant? Have you misspelled bonsoir? I'm confused. Nice. That is good evening. Bonsoir. Okay. You've got to really concentrate at these corners. Not too wide.
car behind has started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form.
Means nothing, mate. There's still 8 laps left. This stream's been an hour and a half long. We've done one race. I feel like we smash checked the one the past 2 laps. Red on both. I think that shows how fast our fastest lap was. Still gaining, that's good. That corner, we sort of mastered it. We've gone round 48 times. For some Squid Game Season 2. And I'm glad it's happening. I want to see what happens. When the Americans turned up, that threw me off a little bit. I'm just like, whoa! Where'd they come from? Who are these guys? Placing best like ITV7, yeah. It's what happens when rich people get bored. That's basically the show, actually. What happens when rich people get bored? You get that. Excuse me. This is not the time to start coughing. I'm actually sweating. I'm concentrating so much in this race. I'm in a chair. Why am I sweating? Why is my face sweating? Excuse me. One of the detective isn't dead. Yeah, true. I guess we didn't actually see him die.
We have 5 laps of fuel
Could have
remaining.
been saved. 5 laps of fuel remaining. Bloody! We've still got 5.5 laps to go. That means we're gonna have to slow down on corners. Avoid hitting the brakes as much. Which is what I just did. I feel like we took that corner well there. Slowing down a little early actually helps quite a lot. Not that corner though. Who am I going to overlap? Who's that? It's probably Mazepin again, isn't it? Oh, Stroll. Okay. Man's taking a stroll in Abu Dhabi. It's great this race is in the evening. Couldn't imagine the heat in the daytime. Cheers, Stroll. Why is man catching up to me?
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Right, we're conserving it better then. Keep racing, everyone racing. Next couple laps should balance out. Now there's 4 laps left. So apparently we got slightly less than we should have, than we need to have. Good position, no man's land. No one to overtake or get overtaken by. I think he got the fastest lap point in the bag as well, as far as I know. Oh, there's Mazepin again. Gonna lap him again, are we? Deja vu times 2. Yeah, that smoke is questionable. When was the last time you got a green sector? Is the fastest lap that good? That's mad. 13 places overlap someone. Mazepin, mate. You're having a good day, are you?
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Right, that's a bit of a problem because we're not on the second last lap yet. We're not even close to being there yet. Raikkonen, legend. Let me overtake. Sorry, mate. Alonso must be far back. Oh, Leclerc's taken second. Okay.
The car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap form.
Played as Leclerc in F1 2020 the other day. 50% race in Australia.
You're leading the pack. P1, Leclerc behind. Okay, the gap behind is 29.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap.
Yeah, got a green
This is your
sector.
final lap of the race.
Let's make it a great one. I think that might be Alonso ahead. Is it?
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
No, it's not Alonso. Is it? Cars don't speed up on you when they're right behind you, for some reason.
The turbocharger is on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a
Oh,
minimum.
it's Russell. Okay, that makes sense. Well, we're about to finish a... Well, I mean, there's a bit more left. A full race, the first one I've done on this game. 55 laps of Abu Dhabi. I think there's one track that's 71. I think it's Brazil. What's the longest on this, I wonder? Double overlap. Ugh.
Fantastic
1
drive.
hour,
Just fantastic.
45
Deserved
minutes.
That race win.
Yeah. That's the first time I got driver of the day by winning the race. I've never seen driver of the day been given to someone low positioned. I mean, not low position, sorry. I've never seen it been given to first place. We did overtake a lot of people.
How do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, when you overtake that many people, I'd certainly hope you'd win the race. Their car was really effective in the slipstream here today, and the team would be pleased that they didn't cook the engine, given how long they were spending in the hot air behind other cars. They had a lot of confidence to push their tyres hard as well, especially going into the corners, which allowed for some late braking and some exciting passes.
Those yachts parked up.
The faces on our top three look so incredibly happy as they make their
UAE
way up to the
things.
podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all.
No, Hamilton, he was first for a big part of that race.
That was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours. It's safe to say you're smashing everyone's expectations, isn't it? Did you feel that things went well for you today?
Yeah, but that's pretty much
What's
what it
the
was.
secret ingredient for your performance today? Great. Well, that's everything.
Cheers, Jeff.
Alone inside a crowd. 'Cause